Okay, so that was the episode Flea-ing from Trouble. I have a hard time saying that. I'm going to tell you what I liked, what I didn't like, and then I'm going to go ahead and give it a score. So starting with what I didn't like, I can really think of nothing off the top of my head that would drive this episode down a few score notches. It was fine. No, because really, I think this was a really good episode. I can't really think of anything negative to say about it, other than a few minor nitpicks, but everything I thought of that I thought was going to be a negative was either addressed or just kind of, I laughed it off. Yeah, really, I think there's not any big negatives for me in this episode. But going into what I liked, I liked that this episode had, for the most part, for its 11-minute time, I felt this episode filled it out pretty nicely. It had a good start, middle, and end. There was no dragging bits, really. Even the first part where I thought, okay, where are they going with this, with the initial thing, was I have too big, my robots are too big, I need to make them small. That was your whole setup with the first part. The second half is the results of his labors, the Fleabots taking over or rather not taking over, but rather attacking Team Sonic in their fur, and seeing the consequences of that. And then the third act, which is them essentially beating the Fleabots down, aka themselves as well, and then eventually going to Eggman's place. I guess that could be a negative, is really it did wind up going to another end of episode Eggman fight, but this one was kind of done in a different style, because they weren't directly fighting him so much as they were trying to fight the itch, and they were kind of indirectly causing Eggman's robot's destruction. So I can give that one a pass on that one. As far as jokes are concerned, I think a lot of the jokes in this episode were a lot of hits. Usually they're hit and miss for me sometimes, but this one I felt this episode had a lot of good humor in it. I felt like it also a lot of seemed like a bit of they may not even be fan service, but they seem like fan service to me when they show up in episodes, like either Percy or Stacy, one of the two twins, showing up when Knuckles is doing his little routine and admiring Knuckles. Can we get a brief shout out to Knuckles killing it with the ladies, I guess, as of like, man, we knew something was up with Knuckles, but seeing it like this, it just kind of cements it. The fanboy character, I cannot remember his name for the life of me right now. The Arthur looking character, the guy that looks like Arthur, and I say, hey, showing up again, guiding the Go-Go Buzz. I don't like seeing the Go-Go Buzz, but hey, they showed up again too. There were so many good jokes in here. I love the beatdown that the team gives to each other. That to me, I love slapstick humor like that. I grew up watching a lot of Tom and Jerry, Looney Tunes, and stuff like that, where just over-the-top violence is funny to me for that reason, and it may just be a sick, twisted part of my mind, but that kind of humor, Three Stooges, that sort of thing, where they're bashing each other upside the head with hammers and stuff like that. I mean, it's not, it's not deadly. It's like, it's played for laughs, and it's got like, it's more cartoon violence, I guess is the way I want to put it. That to me is very hilarious, and seeing the team actually beating themselves up, or beating each other up, was really funny in that sense. I really enjoyed that, for the brief moments it happened. We see a lot of them just throw down. I love, just every action shot in there was great. Looks like Tails just spin kicking, like freaking kicking Amy's head off right there. It was like, you could have put wrestling commentary over there, and I would have been really happy with that. What else? Knuckles giving a quick shot. I think Knuckles had a lot of good jokes in this too. He also called out the police force. Like, what the hell have they been doing? Really, like, if you think about it, the police force is useless in this. And I like that he also said, like, no, Sonic said that. He was like, I can't believe the villagers turned on us, or something like that. And he was like, oh, they turned on us for less. And it's like, I believe that one of the characters said that. I think Sonic said that in the episode. And I was like, good. The writers know that we know that they know that we're on to their villager shenanigans with their constant back and forth, flip-flop opinions on the Sonic team, as we know. Is there anything else I can think of off the top of my head? I guess the really only, besides the negative I mentioned earlier, the nitpick would be that No, I just had the thought and I just lost it. Wow. Let's get my head in the game. Yeah, this was a I think the episode starts off kind of slow, but I think it goes like this. It starts slow, but then it kind of picks up, and then it kind of gives a nice payoff at the end. Yeah, I will say I like this one a lot. So this one, right off the top of my head, after freshly watching it, I will give this one a nice little 8.6 out of 10. This is definitely in... This one might be in my top 5 for season 2. I like the second and third part of this episode. First part kind of prevents it from being like a favorite, but yeah, I like this a lot. Let me know what you guys thought of this episode. Did you like it? Did you not like it? Or did you feel kind of meh about it? Let me know in the comments below. Hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already for more videos like this one. I had a lot of people saying I'm either going to like this one or hate this one. And it's weird because I actually found myself liking it. Imagine that. Yeah, that's going to be it for me today, guys. I guess, see you in the next reaction video, whenever that may be. For the meantime, guys, my name has been Wolfie from Wolfie Reactions, and I will see you all then. So stay tuned. Don't